I know it sounds absurd, but it's not just a loose theory, it's documented genealogy. The truth is that Charles descends from the Draculesti family, the same lineage that gave birth to Vlad Tepes, the famous Vlad the Impaler, the one who inspired the myth of the vampire Dracula. This connection comes through his great-grandmother, Queen Mary of Teck, who in turn was descended from the Hungarian Countess Claudine Rede of Kisrede, a Transylvanian noblewoman. From then on, the family tree intersects directly with Vlad's descendants, but that's just the surface. Charles himself has publicly acknowledged this kinship, even stating that he feels at home in Romania. And most curiously, he owns properties in Transylvania, precisely in the region that once belonged to the Draculesti clan. Now, if we combine historical records with some esoteric narratives that have been silenced over the centuries, the scenario becomes even stranger. According to these occult theories, the British royal lineage inherited not only the blood of the Draculesti, but also something far more controversial, a hybrid heritage linked to the so-called draconic reptilians, figures associated with ancient accounts of the Anunnaki. This idea holds that certain royal families preserve their power through blood, marrying only among themselves, thus maintaining genetic purity and, supposedly, specific abilities. Among these abilities is the ability to temporarily alter their form, revealing reptilian traits under extreme conditions or during private rituals. There are reports of security guards, diplomats, and even close officials claiming to have witnessed strange changes in the eyes, skin, or even behavior of members of the royal family. And as if that weren't enough, there's the famous rumor attributed to Putin, in which he said in a serious tone, "The Queen is not human." Total silence from the official media, of course, but if we put all these threads together, we have a disturbing narrative. On one side, the legacy of Vlad Tepes, the human leader who used terror as a weapon. On the other, the supposed non-human heritage, associated with manipulation and global domination. It is this fusion that, according to some occult sources, makes the British royal family much more than a symbolic institution. It would combine historical power, political influence, and a supposed inherited genetic power. And there are those who claim that adrenochrome, mentioned in secret theories, would function as the final piece of this equation, a resource used in longevity rituals, consciousness alteration, and even as a catalyst to maintain the human form active in these supposed hybrids. So I ask you, is it a coincidence that one of the most powerful families on the planet is descended from Dracula? Or are we facing a closely guarded secret about the true nature of power?